All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to the stream. All right, we're a little late today because hopefully we're going to be playing a new game later on. This morning when I was doing my testing, I did notice I had some intermittent upload speed problems, and it looks like we did have it. I don't know if it's still here, but looks like it's gone. Probably not for good. Let me get over here real quick and test audio. Make sure we're good. Let me get over here real quick and test audio. Sounds like it's good. So we'll switch over to here. Do that. All right. So we just leveled up. And hey, Torch, good morning to you. How are you? So the new game will be out in a couple hours, 2.5 hours. It's called Roadcraft, which is, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's like from the same people that did Mud Runner, Snow Runner, but instead of like doing contracts, you're helping with disasters, trying to fix infrastructure, roads, and other stuff. I played the demo, I streamed it. It was pretty good. All right. So I think I presented a problem here, and I think I'm in fix mode still. So we've met 2 of the 5 conditions, and let me get my bearings here. All right. So I came to the conclusion that trying to get something from here to here just doesn't work. It takes too long. So I thought, well, I have a source of stuff which comes from a freighter, a tug, or whatever you want to call it. And I have all my freighters kind of in one area. And then they have a depository. And then for the time being, I was just dragging the stuff so this would stay like as a buffer, and I was dragging it down to a more centralized area because up here is where we're making the majority of the things that you need. And it seems like for the most part, and they had a patch too, so I'm getting used to the new. So it looks like for the most part, like hull plating is keeping up. The artificial diamonds are trying to keep up. Now, I'm going to switch gears. So the Mark II storage has an output capacity of, the maximum number of items per minute this module can send through its connectors and linked modules. Oh. So I can only send out, why is that only? All right, that's interesting. Hang on, let's test something out here. So let's bring up link mode. I didn't know that was a thing. Sounds interesting. I think it's going to be a fun game. So let's do this. Let's build there, build there, and let's sell this. So now it says 80, 91. So what is slowing that down? So even though it says 480, I mean, because let's see here, our technology on the station, we have the high capacity conveyor items. They move 50% faster. Hey, good morning, FX Editor. How you doing? So is there a faster way? So that says 78, so that's higher than that. Not much. All right, so what I was going to do... My nose is playing tricks on me. I occasionally get the smell of very hot electronics, but after walking around, there's nothing... Oh. You know, sometimes Alex will smell like she says it's sometimes burnt hair or cigarettes, and this is a non-smoking house, and it's a 50-50 with her, to where she'll either get some sort of a sinus thing, so it's a prelude, and the one time she had it really bad, she got COVID, so she's afraid that when she smells that stuff, it's COVID. All right, so trying to figure out what I can do here. So that's empty. Let's sell this. If we take and make storage like this, then if we upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade this, and then upgrade that. And then let's sell that, and then do, so I don't know if this helps or hinders. See, it's trying to send it back through there. See, watch the product come out. See, I don't want that. So if we sell that, sell this, that'll force it out of that one right here. Okay, that's what I want. So if I take and copy that and put it there. All right, so now it's going that way. Whatever. All right, so link-wise, that goes to there, this goes to there, this goes to there. All right, okay. So these guys all go to there. All right. So I don't know how I can actually get, so right now, the maximum number of items per minute this module can send out through the connector. So it's slashed. So right now I'm only sending out 78 items per second. Is that the demand? Maybe that's only the demand, but I can do a maximum of 480. Okay, maybe that's how it's worded. All right. We'll leave that alone and do some testing. So anyways, back to my original idea. So if I'm making the stuff here and I need this stuff down here, that wasn't a problem. Then I got to where I needed other stuff. I said, okay, stuff I'm bringing in via a freighter. I'll have a little freighter area, have them offload and take their stuff. Like for instance, here is titanium. So the titanium keeps that one full, and so on and so on. So this is the drop off or buffer, and then this is the supply area down here. Need to upgrade these. This right here brings the tungsten over from the tungsten system, and I have 2 nodes active over there. Let's go take a look. So here's one tungsten, and that is a Mark II freighter. It's not quite full. And then we have another one way out there in the boonies. That's also a Mark II. So I have 2 nodes that are bringing stuff to this hub. And this hub, we load it here, and then we take it. Let's upgrade that so it's faster. And then it goes over to where we were. So that's the tungsten. The molecular bonding is here. The gold is here. So far, I haven't had a high demand. So right now, when we got to this current level, we introduced some new things. We introduced medium engines, supercomputers, microfusion reactors, advanced plating, and heavy frames. Now, again, trying to pull these 3 or 4 items from high up in the hub or far in the hub, I thought, well, would it be better? So here's an example. This makes a super alloy, which needs tungsten. So we know we're bringing that from another system. and titanium, which we have plenty here. So instead of dragging it all the way from here, I'm going to take these buffer chests and stock a local chest or two right here. So here's titanium, tungsten, plenty of it. Probably should upgrade these. And then, so the idea is instead of these having to be sent stuff further away, it's just sent from here, and these get restocked from a buffer chest. And that seems to work out. The problem is with the buffer chest, when I got down to this thing that needs 4 things, it needs super alloy, which is what these guys make. So it brings it from here over to here, and that's what we want, right? Because we want to have a dedicated buffering source for this. And so on and so on. So the problem is the initial grab for things like these, I was not making nearly enough, so I fell behind. And it looks like I might have caught up. So, and then I was playing around with efficiency. So this says this is 100% efficient because I did the same thing. Again, let's bring all the fiber optics and all the artificial stuff here. Hang on, let me do something here real quick. Let me create storage. Let's upgrade that so I can move all my stuff over. So it looks like fiber optics, which is being made right here. All right, so we're not keeping the fiber optics in stock. So I'm not making enough. All right, so fiber optic needs glass fiber. And again, glass fiber is right here, which goes up and supplies those. Now also over here, this glass fiber goes and keeps that one stocked. This glass fiber, the heck does that glass fiber go? It goes right to those. So I have 2 sources of glass fiber coming into these, so I can, and I'm trying to understand the efficiency. And it's based upon the recipe count too. Again, we're not keeping, so what I want to do here is figure out. So they go to there, that goes to there, it goes to there, goes to there, and it comes out of there. So maybe let's kill that, kill that, kill that. So they're just gonna drop, okay, and kill that. Now one of these. Uh-oh. Hey, good morning, BMAC. How you doing? So is this where they're... Should be going there. Why do I have some left there? Okay. Let's move these over here. All right. That number's going up. So I want to test out. So efficiency 100%. So these are all 100% because they're asking for 25 recipes. So that's 150. Bought this game. Tips for starting. Treat it like Factorio. Give yourself a lot of breathing room. I do everything. Well, the main hub where you start, that's kind of my centralized big factory. You know, like when you start Factorio, that one planet, and even though you get the other ones in the DLC and you need to do some manufacturing there, keep it to an absolute minimum. So for example, whenever you get to the gas giant, this whole atmosphere is hydrogen. So this whole hub is dedicated to keeping this powered and to collect hydrogen and send it to wherever it's needed. I don't do any other manufacturing here. So I'm trying to keep the other systems isolated and use these little warp conduits to bring stuff back and forth. I think that's the right way to do it. I think. All right, so I'm trying to figure out. So they're filling up there. So what happens if I grab this And again, it's got two sources of the glass fiber, right? So we know this glass fiber is doing 118. So what happens if we add a couple of these? Oh, first of all, let's make sure these are all... so this priority, I set them all to 3 if they get the same stuff. That way it's a fairly high priority. See, there was some in here. Oh, some of these were not the same priority. Interesting. All right, let's see. That wasn't affecting their efficiency, but it was affecting their rate. So now I'm curious with that. So we're sending at currently between 95 and 115. Okay, now is that just the demand? So if we take this and copy... Oh, I can't make... Okay, so what do I need? Oh, I don't have no stuff. Let me go get my stuff. Hang on. Stuff. All right, so if we copy 1, 2, 3. All right, now first of all, it takes a little time for this stuff to ramp up. 25 recipes has the same priority. So the question is, does that change? It does. Look, it's now doing 480 for the initial ramp up. And so it's like a pipe, right? So the floodgate opens up and then it starts diminishing based upon... All right. Okay, good. All right. That's good to know, because I thought I was having a restriction. I didn't know what was causing the problem. So this storage, this Mark III storage, can do a maximum of 480 items per minute. But right now the demand is only, we'll say 190. So that's good. That's really good to know. So that means if I can get the product here, which is just one item that actually has two sources, I should be able to crank these out. So these should all be at 100% efficiency. We're doing 100 or 25 recipes, so that's 100, 200. So if I do the same thing again, so with that addition, we should see a ramp up. See, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. So containers are like pipes, and pipe is just a container for liquid or gas. It can only hold a maximum, and once it's pressurized, then you get the full, you know, whatever you're trying to do. All right. Now, by adding this, okay, these guys are running, as long as you have the product, okay, as long as you have the stuff. So where's the other glass fiber here? All right, so this number is going down because its source is a freighter. This one is also a freighter. I don't know how much we bring over per load. All right, so what I want to do is all these guys, because I copied them, if I check them, they're all depositing into here. All right. All right. So now goes the crazy mess that I thought I was creating. I thought I was doing good. So we need to send fiber optics here. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I got lost. All right. So what we want to do is all these guys are sending it to here. So I want to make sure we do buffer to endpoint. Then we'll do this one to that one. Oh, I can't remember. No, that one. All right. Okay. So we got to send the second one. So we want to go link that container to that container. And it's going to send everything to fill this up. And we're doing the same thing with the artificial diamonds. And then over here, we're trying to make these superconductors. And this is where my whole system came crashing down because these were highly needed. So what I want to do here is I want to create some more storage. So first of all, these are all going there. So let's kill that link right now. All right. So what we're going to do is create container, upgrade. All right. Let's go drop off all of our stuff in that storage. Now, right now, that is going places. So we're going to kill that link for a sec. So nothing should be linked. Oh, I just linked that. I didn't mean to do that. So hover over. No links. That one goes there. That's fine. So that goes there. This one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. So now let's move all these to there. Cool. Now link that to there, 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 that to there. Boom, 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 boom. All right. This is kind of where my upgrade came to a grinding halt. Now, that's filling up nicely. Now, in this example, we need 2 products, and we're sitting at 25 recipes each, I believe. Let's go check. Priority 3, 25, priority 3. I think these should all be the same. And they are. Now, according to this, wow, we're almost maxing out. So if I go to add another one, I bet it won't be able to supply. Oh, it's because of the number of items versus... See, that only needs 3 to create that. So it needs less to create... Oh, so it's all about the math. Okay. So for each superconductor, it needs 12 fiber optics. Okay. So I guess the question is, if I reduce this down to 10 recipes for each, let's wait for this to resonate, propagate, whatever the word we want to use. So this number should go down. Way down. Now it still says stays. Words, I'm drunk. So my question is, what changes when I say 10 recipes versus 25? Set the maximum amount of resources this factory will take from modules. All right, well. So if I change this to 25, that means this number goes up, but does it change the output? So this says it does 1 every 5.5 minutes. What does this number represent? 10.9 seconds. I don't get what that number represents. So it's not changing anything. It's staying efficient. So if we leave that at 10, then wouldn't that mean that we can have more of these online doing... that's because I don't have any stuff. Now, being that you copied one of these, it carries over all of this stuff and its links. So the question is, so now it's going to start... Whoa, okay, well, that was the initial. Hang on, let's see if that goes down. Ooh, all right. These are all 10 recipes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but it's 10 times So it's 120. Hang on, calc. 120 times 9. Yeah. Okay. So that's where the math comes in. So if you're doing 10 recipes, it wants to stock 120 in here to accommodate 10 recipes. So if we go down to 5 recipes, so is that changing the efficiency staying? Wow, I'm actually learning stuff. So what I'm trying to do is output gobs of these stuff faster. So just because I tell a fabricator that I want enough materials for 25 recipes, it keeps it in the fabricator in case there's an interruption of flow, but in no way does it impede the efficiency or make stuff go faster until we get upgraded fabricators. So leaving these at 5 recipes means I can put more online, more of these fabricators, mainly because the output of these. So let's test that out. So we're going to copy this one, and we're going to put 3 more online. So this should have an initial ramp up. There it goes. I don't see this number changing. Going up or down. These are all at 100. All right, so what happens if I turn one off? So there should be no demand of resources. So this should taper down. No, it doesn't. Interesting. All right, so let's shut this one off. Uh-oh. So I guess... I wonder, okay, what's the difference of having units on and having them part of the network? So they're on doing what they need to do. So turning them on and off, if I remove it, so it's not part of the network anymore. So these are all, is there a way I can find out? No. So 5, 5. These are all 5 recipes. They're all priority 3. Okay, that used to be in the 180s. So let's so either we're not making enough. Oh, that's what it is. So we ran out of... All right. All right, well, I still... The only way to do the test, let me turn these all off so they're not using the resources. Let's let them build up over here. So that means our glass fiber I got plenty of glass fiber. How come you guys aren't cranking this out? So the demand is only 360, but I don't think I'm producing 26 a minute. Huh. I'm going to try to put another bank of these online. Let's make sure they're all threes. Good. All right, so this now, yes, they're probably being slowed down quite a bit through there. Now, all right, so we have glass fiber. Oh, that's going to take forever for that to build up. So, is what I was hoping to do is to have full containers here of stuff. So, and I do. All right. So I'm just trying to, hey, Linux, how you doing? Okay. So all these other vehicles have to be fueled. So let's see here. That one, okay, so that drops off the craft there. That one, let's actually kill that link, kill that link, kill that link. All right, so these aren't linked. Now this, I don't want to overlap, so wish I could see. Hang on. All right, I tell you what, we'll just do this. Give this guy plenty of parking space. And what we could do is maybe build a little. Perfect. So after that, we can do, or actually, see, I don't want to do it down here because I'm expanding down there. So we're going to do it up here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hey, look at that. Now, I'm doing all this not knowing that I have 3 different vehicles that need to be made. And I don't even know if these shipyards can make these yet. So let's go with that for right now. And let's see here. So we got to do a courier. A Eon courier, which needs basic things. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. It just needs to be fueled. All right, so let's grab this guy and say that's your refueling place there. And then let's queue up some Eon couriers. It wants 250, so we'll do 50. And then it needs some stuff. To make this happen, we need yeah, the computers are already coming here in the small engines, but not the hull plating. Doesn't look like it. So, to make that happen, we find our hull plating source, which is let's see here. Right there. Right now, the output demand is, we'll say 200 or 148 now for some reason. All right. So if we do a link, oh, I did that wrong. All right. That's the one. All right. So we're going to link hull plating. So it's going to take a while to get there. That'll get that going. The photon tanker. That requires some stuff as well. Everything is kind of the basic stuff. So let's queue up 50 of these. All right. Then he will refuel to there. He's refueling to there. Uh-oh. There we go. That's better. All right, good. This one's not online yet, so I might either create another one of these or we'll have to double up. All right. So that's working. And it seems like... Oops, sorry. Seems like everything we need for this is already linked. Let's watch. So here comes some stuff. Here comes some stuff. Okay, so the fuel tanks come here. Computers, reinforced. So everything is already coming here. So we got to make sure we're still making all this stuff. I know we're still making that. So on the computers... Computer, stop! Spazzy Alexa device. Good, was just watching a bit of Roadcraft on another channel. Oh, nice. I think it's gonna be a fun game. All right, so first of all, these need fiber optics. I need these for computers. So they've been getting drained. So let's get computers back online. Oh, I just turned that off. Okay, those two are on. And they need two things. They need those things, which should be... let's see here. This needs fiber. So these are on. And actually, okay, let's do this. Let's, this one's not getting stuff. So it's not getting fiber optics. That's because I ran into a fiber optic issue. Still have a fiber optic issue. Crikey. Well, this presents a problem. Maybe. Let's find out. So this is my fiber optics output, right? Yeah. All right. So let's do the fiber optics down to that guy, and that guy. Okay, let's see what happens. We're set for 10 recipes each, and it needs 2 fiber optics each. All right, so it's a total of 6. This currently isn't doing anything because it didn't have any fiber optics in the queue. Okay. There comes fiber optics. All right. All right, so these guys need fiber optics as well, but they need 12. So, so this is currently exceeding the maximum output, and I can't seem to supply enough. Well, that's a shame. All right, so let's turn this needs. So let's turn one of these on. Let's turn a bank of these on. Let's see what the demand is. 304, 409, 480. What? Oh, that's the initial ramp up, I guess. I don't know. Seriously, where are you guys going? Hey, Red Panda. Okay. So your efficiency is 5. Well, that's terrible. Oh, it's going up. Okay, that's better. So it Groggy Panda. All right, so we're going to, I need to get computers online because we're almost out. So we're going to link these to that. So that's going to have an initial ramp up. There it goes. All right, let's come back and figure that out. So again, computers were making, hull plating were making small engines. Let's make sure the small engines are being made slowly. So that requires... All right. Sweet. That takes care of this starport. Computers are being made. Hull plating has a source. Small engines we just confirmed. So the next one over, a little bit different. Those are being made. Those are being made. Computers we just verified. The small fuel tanks are right there. The small fuel tanks require... Okay, I'm pretty sure that stuff is already linked. Let's watch these numbers change. All right, number went down. So if these go up, that means my links are still connected. I guess I could verify. Okay, so the links... Okay, so the links are still there. Go away. So that makes 1 tank. And how many tanks does this thing need? It needs 4. All right, let's put the other one online. All right. We need this storage container to fill up. And the only way I could do that is bring in more glass fiber, which is made from silica. So, is there silica out here? Oh, there is. So if at this site we made more glass fiber, load it up on a freighter, bring it to a wormhole here, then we would have 2 internals and 1 external. Might as well. All right, so what do we need? Let's go back here. Well, we got to dig it up first, right? So we need a mine, and we're going to have to upgrade it. We're going to need a power link. 2 of those. We'll do some solar panels. Bare minimum. All right, so if we dig it up with the miner, then we send it to storage. Then we're going to smelt it. Then we're going to take that, we're going to store it. Then we're going to need to transport it. And then get it from there to here. Man, that's a lot of stuff. All right, so it looks like we need some reinforced plates. All right, so let's get this started. They added filters to this. I don't know how to do the filters. How do you specify what you want to filter? Oh. Okay, I'll have to play with that later. So we'll just do an independent. All right, so let's go find the silica. That's tungsten. Where was the silica? Nope. Click on the grid. I did click on the grid. And then what I'm trying to figure out is, hey, Car Toys, how you doing? Then the top area filters. So click here. Oh, I see. And oh, I see. Okay. All right. I gotcha. So I could effectively bring a bunch of stuff in, or bring in to, okay, so I'd have to filter on the other end, and then I would send it to, I got it, okay. Yeah, the icons are very nice, yes. In fact, yes, when there's stuff in it, I like how it shows it. So I'm going to keep this all isolated again. So, what's this one doing? That's, oh, these are two different tungsten. All right, so the question is power. How much power are we generating here? I think we'll be fine. I say that now. So let's copy this one. Hey, Car Toys, check your Discord DMs, would you? Oh, I didn't want to do that. And then this is going to be called main silica. There we go. All right. Then let's go to the silica. That's it. That's not it. I know there's a silica and I saw it earlier. There it is. There's silica. All right. All right, so we're going to put a miner here. And we're going to go out here a little bit. Good miner. I'm a graphical marvel. I'm a graphical hack. All right, thanks though. Appreciate that. All right, so that's that. Now I want to do build power link. And this one is going to be called Silica. Silica or Silica? Silica. All right, well, Silica, right? Silica. All right, so we're gonna connect to that, so we'll get more power over here. Plus, we're generating more power a little bit. All right, so we're digging that stuff up.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, Chris Abbott, how the heck are you doing? Good morning, Andy. Hope you've been well. I've been doing great. Thank you very much. If you guys notice, I have a little injury here. I got hit in the face with a crate. I'm fine though. Here's to 45 months, at least 45 more to come. Wow, I will be really old in another 45 months. I've recently been playing Cache Cleaner Simulator. All right, hang on, let me go over to Discord, or not Discord, let me go to Steam. And it's called, I've actually had my eyes on, I just added it to my wish list. It looks like a fun game and the price is right. Actually, I added 2 games. Oh, I didn't add the other one. Doggone it. The other one is called Minsk. Minsk. It looks really cool. The other one was a $9.99 game co-op. Was it called Dark Water? Hang on. Hang on, let me find yours. What did the crate hit you? Why? Well, the crate was in overhead storage that I'm responsible for. I did a DIY because we've got no storage in the garage. Everything was on the floor. Got to learn to dodge, duck, dodge, parry, spin, twirl. And this was before I had any cabinets, any countertop space, any workbench. And even by building a workbench, table saw workbench, and cabinets, again, there were just carcasses, no drawers or anything. Everything was sitting on the ground. I was getting tired of it. So I was looking for a way to store it, but I didn't want to permanently attach anything to the walls that I was going to have to take down later. And yes, I could put stuff up in the rafters, but man, what a pain in the keister that was. So then I saw these DIYs where you basically make an I-beam yourself out. You take a 2x4, cut it in half, take a 2x4 and take that other half, and then you create yourself, or you flip it upside down. So you'll have a T, right? Like this. So you got an edge. And if you measure properly, you could put 2 of those on your rafters, and the storage bins will fit in there beautifully. Now, the one thing I didn't take into consideration, trying to take them out towards the opening of the garage, we have a centralized light in the way, so I can't really do it. But going the other way is no problem. Now, the storage crates aren't excessively heavy. You know, I got them up there, I can get them down. I keep forgetting that I don't balance what I put in there. And in this miscellaneous one, on one end, I have all these porcelain light fixtures from when we upgraded all the lights, because I'm going to use them again in the attic. So when I go up in the attic and flip a switch, I have lights versus a headlamp. But there's about 5 of them, and it's kind of heavy. So when I was pulling it off, I didn't remember, and when it came down, it smacked me in the face. So there's a story for you. All right, so Cache Cleaner Simulator, because Alex loves the sim games. Those Cache Cleaner Simulator. Got it. Adding that to my wish list. Now the other one was, I think, called Dark Water. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's on my wish list. Huh. I didn't see it. Anyways, the one I was talking about that looks kind of coolish is right there. Thanks, Chris. And again, thank you for the support, Chris. Thanks for the 45 months. All right, back to the game. So let's do, meteor storm coming. The heck is it? That's somewhere else? No, it's going there. All right, we're good. So let's put a storage container right there. Let's upgrade that. And we're going to link that there. Excellent. And let's build this out. Then we want a smelter. I'm gonna upgrade that. And we'll say we want to smelt to glass fiber is what we're running short of. Then we want to send this to there. That works. And then we're going to build another storage over there. Upgrade that. Then we're going to link that to there. Then we're going to build transport. Upgrade. Oh, okay. Let's do that. I'll have to go back and get some stuff. All right, let's see if we create a couple more. Let's see if the storage can keep up. Huh. Why is that one not doing anything? Strange. All right. Maybe it was, I just didn't notice. Oh. Oh, okay. Is that what happens after you launch a rocket into Factorio? Well, Andy, I gotta learn. Yeah. Oh, wait. What do you? What? Did I say something to the crate? No, I just pushed out of the way. What did I say? I can't remember. All right, let's go back here and stock up on some stuff. What do we need? We need some nano plating. Then some computers. Hope we have some. Then we need some carbon nanotube. Okay. Dang it. All right. For some reason, it didn't seem like this. See, input, I didn't see the input showing up last time. All right. So the output is 56 of 240. They're all doing about the same. And that's keeping up just fine. So what if we do one more? So the requested output is 384 right now, 389. All right. So I think do 5. All right. And then we're going to link that there. And I don't have the resources. Oh, yeah, I got to go get some more stuff. I need some hull plating. Some basic frames. Nano plating. That's it. Now, we're going to need one of these. Seriously? Build, transport. Let me think about how I'm going to do this. All right, so if we bring the freighter here, store the output there. All right. Back and forth, back and forth. All right. That's upgraded to a Mark II. And we're going to call this, Hub Silica. All right. Sounds good. Then we're going to link that to there. All right. Then if we go over to Silica, I still keep forgetting to. Why can't I upgrade this? What am I missing now? Right, hang on. Freighter dock. Oh, Mark III. Oh, I can do Mark III freighter docks. I didn't know that. That's a Mark II. I can go to a Mark III. Okay. Sorry. There's our Mark II freighter. Those can be upgraded. I never had a Mark III stuff before. Very excited. All right, so this is called Silica. This is called Silica. Mark will be happy. Yes, he will. I don't know who Mark is, but all right. So we're going to go from the Silica to the hub Silica. There it goes. Now all I need to do is put some defenses out here. All right. There. 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 And there. All right, so once again, miner's been upgraded. All right. All right, Mark II miner. That's been upgraded. Output is doing good. Now, it doesn't seem like we are interesting. All right, so what if one more in there? Let's see what happens there. All right, I guess that's good. All right, so let's now, we got defenses in there, right? Yes, we do. All right, let's go back to the hub. Cool. Excellent. Make that a Mark III. And then what we want to do is build, transport one of these, and so we got to make sure we use. Right, that should work fine. So then if we link this to there, now it's not going to send anything because it's not connected. So we want to call this one This is gamma station. So gamma, glass, fiber spelled weird, source. All right. So now I want to take this. We're going to go over here. And I think where do I want to put it? So yeah, that one's sticking out in the middle of nowhere. Then it connects to that. So that actually makes sense. Ooh. All right, so let's do that. Let's do something similar. So if we bring this down here, then transport. Can't afford it. Okay, we need nanoplating. Super. Oh, I don't have super. Oh, wait. Did I turn them off? So I actually am collecting. Thank God. All right. And that's it. All right. Let's try this again. So glass fiber is there. So what I want to do is create another storage for this. So that'll be there. Transport that. Give this a name. So it's going to be, what do I call this? I call this main glass fiber, dest. Like that. We'll connect that one, link that there. There you go. Sweet. So now we've got another glass fiber source. Because we're not able to get enough glass fiber over here. So if we check our source here of glass fiber. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to say link. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't bust anything. Link. Link to there. There we go. Fluffy! How the heck are you doing? Okay. Now, they have additional glass fiber sources. 100%, 100%. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We have 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 of these. Cranking out quite a bit. And they're all trying to go to here. Now, is this number going up or down? It's maintain. Oh, it went down. So still not making enough because we have a little bit of a demand on that. So all right, I'm gonna try it one more time here. So if I copy this, put it there. All right, there's the glass fiber. I just want to see it start stacking up in there. So I'm curious. So we've exceeded our glass fiber stock here, which means we're waiting on... Uh-oh. Why are you just... There you go. Alright. I need to make some upgrades. I want to see if I can't upgrade, so we need... I'm going to clear all this. I want to do this upgrade times 2. So I haven't even started making... Wait, I can make rail turrets? No. Oh. What? So, wait a minute. I don't understand. There's an upgrade that I can do, but I can't do it because I can't make rail turrets. So how can I... What? I think that might be a bug. Mark III freighters. All right, hang on. Oh. No, that's the freighter dock. All right. So, the freighter dock... Let me upgrade this. So, I do have some of that stuff that I'm not using. Let me go find it. We need some supercomputers. No. No. Oh, they're down here. Nope. 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 Aha! Found them. Okay, and then we need some advanced plating. Which, Alright, let's go test this out. That's molecular bonding. I want to speed up the glass fiber. So we upgrade that to a Mark III. Then that allows us to do the Mark III freighter. And I can't make the rail turret. No, there's no rail turret in here. Have I found any rail turrets that I can use? I found 2. What does it take? Oh, wait a minute. Where's the glass fiber guy? Molecular. So, wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, I need medium engines. I have the rail turrets. I have everything I need except for the medium engines. Dang it! All right, so I do have medium engines outlined somewhere. Nope. No. 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 At least I thought I did. There they are. All right, so let's get that. Let's get some molecular bonding. All right, settle down. All right, now we don't have anything that's requesting this. That's going to shoot it right to there. That will go to there. So then we can turn this on. I wonder if they know that's a problem. Yeah, it's probably going to be on expansion 10. It's interesting that you can do the upgrade, but you don't have the resources. It's kind of... Wow, that takes forever. How are we doing on the tugs here? Looks like they're still cranking away. Nice. So they've already done the photon tankers. Nice. And they're still working on the couriers. Whoa. Oh, all right. Whatever. All right, let's go find the glass. There he is. And upgraded, right? Mark III. Now, I wonder if that means I have to upgrade the station to a Mark III. So that's a Mark III. So he's got more storage. He is a Mark III. And he should be faster. And then plus I've got one upgrade for faster freighters too. We're gonna go upgrade the dock at the other end too. Oh, you can tell it's a 3. This has got 1 tank, that's got 3 tanks. Whoa! Okay, that is faster. Okay, where are you going? You are going to here? All right, I can go there. Faster than you. I assume you're coming here. So this is the molecular bonding. Okay, then we're gonna upgrade that. Upgrade that. Oh, I upgraded the wrong one. All right, so we're not making the glass fiber fast enough here. So, what are the chances we take this smelter? I can't make the smelter. More storage. I'm working on it. So let's see here. Oh no, stop. So maybe that's our problem. We're not making it fast enough, even though we're getting it there, because that's empty. That's fine. And there's only 2 of those. So the storage still has silica, and this is fiber, fiber, all fiber. All right, so I can't make another one because I don't have the stuff. So let's see here. Okay, so let's do the basic ones. Smelter. And let's go. Link. There. Link that. There. Link that. There. Now we need to upgrade these. Let's go get stuff. Which I need reinforced frames. Lost. So we're trying to fix the problem with fiber optics. I'm not making enough, and it's because I'm not getting enough glass fiber. My storages are running dry too fast. See? So if I can fix that, so make it faster, ship it faster. All right, so these guys are looking at 25 recipes, 25. All right, so see how this is currently at 360 maximum. So we're doing fine. Wait a minute. What happened here? Oh, these guys aren't even doing anything. Oh. Okay, hang on. Let's make sure these guys are set up. They are. That was a bonehead. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's see how that works. All right, so that's pushing the maximum it can output, but I think it's gonna dial down or not. So that maximum is only 240, so that means that so we don't want the silica to run dry here, otherwise we'll starve out the smelters. So we're slowly going down, so I guess I could only put one additional smelter online. Maybe I should just upgrade this. I'm trying. All right, so we need some advanced plating, which I'm not actively making. Oh, I'm so lost. All right, hang on, let me get my bearings. Plating is over here. Here. So it was here, whereas okay, where's this silica at? There it is. He does get back and forth a lot faster. I do like that. All right, so if we upgrade that, we have a maximum of 480. Now it was peaking out at 360. All right, now it's outputting more. The thing is, like I said, the miner only do a maximum of 240. So what if we dial these down to 10 recipes? I want to make sure we don't run out of silica here. All right, that works. This number is going to go up. That's good. So now let's copy that guy. So we don't drain our source, but we maintain a consistent output. According to this, we do 49 a minute. Yeah, that number's still going down though, because our output went to 3. $270, $240. So this number should be. Now it's at 300. Oh. Why is that getting nothing? That's strange. I can clearly see silica on the input on these guys. Well, I don't know what to say. If I copy this one. Okay, I don't know what's going on. All right, we're gonna leave it alone. So we added another silica source to output more fiber optics. Fiber optics is where I'm failing. I can't seem to get enough fiber optics. So our glass fiber is coming through from another source, which should be linked to all those guys. Yes, they are. I still can't seem to output enough. Ten recipes, 10 recipes. All right, let's try this. That one back. Let's add all of those. So they should all be linked. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so hang on a sec. Those guys are only linked from there. All right. That only keeps that supplied. Okay. Hello. Huh. Oh, no, that's right. Okay, that's correct. See, that should also be going to there. Okay. And then this. Okay. All right. All right. So the thing is, it looks like we're finally filling up on this container, our little buffer, which means, oh, is this going up or down? So 12, 13, 14. Okay, that's going up. It's good. So the fiber optics are also being drawn over here to make, that's making those things, which is good. So we've made our 52 of the ships. All right. So I am going to, we're going to turn these guys off right now. That's off. Those are off. Okay. This is making circuits. And the circuits, to the best of my knowledge right now, curious, what is your power output of my main hub? Well, that's a darn good question. So right now, our usage is, we'll say 4,500 watts, 4,500, and I'm generating almost 7,000 megawatts. I'm inputting about 1,700. That's good. As long as you're not using more than that. Now, the produced is coming from, where that? Right here. All these fusion reactors. All right, well, I'm using more than you, okay? And it's not a contest, but I win. Oh. So it looks like there's no demand on computers right now. Is that what I'm reading? Oh. This must have changed. I am digging this setting. So we have a demand of 12, 31. Okay. That's these guys right here, as far as I know. All right. This has got a demand lower than what we can send. So that means this is going to fill up finally. Oh, thank goodness. So, but wait a minute. Oh, sorry about that. Hang on. I don't know why. There's a key on my keyboard that does that, and I don't know which one it is. So that means those are filled up good. That one's filled up finally, and that one's filled up too. All right. That was the double hit over here, is filling up these two containers of the fiber optics and whatnot, because this stuff is being used over here to make the stuff of other stuff that other stuff needs. It's all about the stuff, really. Well, that's a bummer. Hang on. Huh. Weird. Hang on, let me reset something here real quick. For some reason, my Stream Deck came unconnected.
When things come unconnected, it makes me sound funny. And then when I sound funny,
it's just weird. All right, good. All right, so I believe once this one starts filling up, we can finally... Oh, look at there. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, man, that has been my struggle. Now, let's see if I can cause a disruption here. So let's go ahead and see if we can fulfill this contract of the courier. Oh, that's 250, not 150. So the courier, computers, engines, whole plane. All right, let's add. Wait, can you shift? Oh, you can. Look at that. That's 50 right there. Okay, we'll let him do its thing. Now the photon tanker, was I doing that one here? Yes. Do another 50. Now we're not actively making the small tanks because I have quite a few there, so we'll just leave that as it is. So now I'm going to throw a little. So we have full capacity on our buffer. Not that one though. That's what I need to work on. That is this thing right here. This needs computers at 4, 24 fiber optics, which is coming from there, and that fiber optics is fed from here as well, I believe. Oh, looks like I turned that off. So let's refill that. Or reconnect it. Because what I want to do is I want to start making the supercomputers again. Because they're needed for that, which I really don't need a whole lot more. So does that mean I have... Yeah, I have that linked. So let's unlink that right now. All right, so if I turn this on, computer should be okay. Fiber optics might be okay. It's the superconductors because it needs 8. Let's change this to 5 recipes, right? All right, so now let's see what the demand. Oh, wait. Maybe. Okay, that's where your demands are, right? There. All right, so the superconductors, which are there, I disabled the link. It's the top one. Up. All right, let's see what the demand is. All right, and this fiber optic, I think if we come from our source here, I think this fiber optic all the way to there. right. Oh, so wait a minute. How do I do it? I go from there to there. Okay, so that's where those things are going to end. Okay, that's good. So we're making them. And at the rate of only 5 recipes each, it doesn't seem to be a huge demand. So let's crank this guy up at 5 recipes. Oh, it is on. Just not linked. All right. So then we do link this there. That there. Link that there. Now, this has a demand of... Well, oh, wait. That would be back over here. Not that. So... Huh. Why does this number reflect what's needed over there? I'm confused. It is linked, right? Oops. Okay, so if that number goes down, did it not get resupplied from here? Maybe it does. It's just not small enough to register. I kind of like that, I'll be honest with you. Okay, and the computers, I need to relink. All right. So, oh, all right, and that would be, oh, it's already linked. Never mind. All right, well, that doesn't seem too dangerous yet. Now here, again, we have a problem. Oh wait, that's not the one. See, again, it requires... So I'm going to wait until we build up enough before we start cranking out these microfusion reactor thingies. All right, so let's come down here. This is where it's also important. So, super alloy. The molecular bonding, this also needs molecular bonding to make. That's a lot of super alloy because this one also needs super alloy, but at twice as much. So let's reduce the recipes down to 5. And let's go check out our super alloy. So our super alloy was falling behind because I couldn't bring the tungsten over. Has that finally been resolved? It has. All right, so let's fire these things up slowly. Yeah. Yeah, these are at 10 recipes each. Tell you what, babysitting micromanagement is not fun and it makes your hair fall out. Darn. Dude, I'm going over to Steam. I want to see what it says for Roadcraft. Roadcraft. There it is. It's in my library. And it says approximately less than 1 hour. Alrighty then. So what is the rebuild edition? Is that just a soundtrack? How do I find out? Hey, Car Toys, do you know what the difference is between the standard Roadcraft and the rebuild edition of Roadcraft? Oh, it's, no, I don't know what it is. Does it actually say anywhere? Okay, the rebuild edition includes 2 new maps, new contracts, new activities, new vehicles, and you get the Invictus Type A Scout. Now, if you pre-order any edition, you get a bonus DLC, the well, that's a bummer. Car Toys, which edition do you have? Do you have the rebuild edition or the standard? You did the rebuild edition. I wonder if you join my game, you probably won't get the new maps. If I join yours, I won't be able to access the new maps. I didn't see the rebuild edition there. All right. I guess what I could do here. I wish there was an upgrade option because I don't see that. So what I can do is yeah, I don't see. Let me see. Roadcraft upgrade, standard to rebuild. See if that's available. It appears you're asking the difference. No, I don't want the difference. Oh, can I? Try that. Oh, somebody asked the same question. Buy day before release, then you have 2 weeks to see the reviews and refund. That's not what I was asking. Someone deleted their stupid question. Okay. According to Google AI, it appears you're asking if you can upgrade the standard edition of Roadcraft to the rebuild. Yes, you can effectively upgrade the rebuild edition even if you own the standard editions. Here's how it works. The rebuild edition includes, I know that. If you own the standard edition, you'll be able to purchase the rebuild expansion DLC when it becomes available, giving you the same content as the rebuild edition. So I have to wait. That's according to an AI response. So the question is, when I have the game installed the standard, will there be a DLC buy option? I don't think there will be yet. So let me do this then. Sorry about the pause in the game here, folks. So if I go to there, then if I go to so there's the row. Okay, so let me. Ow. One sec, guys. Do 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 do. All right, so how are we doing on... All right, so we're staying on top of this. That's staying on top of it. That looks nice. That looks okay. So we're not getting buku glass fiber in. Which will affect... Yeah, it's having an impact. Oops. Do. All right, let's see here. All right, so I need to go to there it is. So the only thing, this was gifted to me, so I need to refund the gift and then purchase. It'll balance out, but my options are, it's not my library. I want to permanently remove. I purchased it by accident. That's the closest I can do. I'd like to request this gift refund. There we go. And all right. Hang on one sec, gents. Sorry. Just documenting this just in case there's a hang on a sec. No, you already own the following items in Roadcraft, but you will not receive extra copies of these items. Roadcraft. Okay. I guess that'll should be fine. All All right. I might have caused a problem. Let me do something here real quick. Let me save my game. And I want to restart Steam. Oh, sync error. That's not good. Try that again. All right, library home. And if I type in road craft, all right, so it shows them. I have both in my library. If I go to my library, hopefully this works. Let's that again. Now let's do that. That. All right, so that looks good. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, it says I added it to my library, but when I look in my library, I don't see an option to install yet. I didn't have the option yet. Go to my library. Because usually you can see it in your library and that you could install, even though you can't install. Recent games. No, that's the ones I played. Mine still says, yeah, I know. And then if I type in road craft, if I go to the store page, it does show that both are in my library and does say less than an hour. I mean, it is in my library. I just don't have it. Maybe it's just the way that I'm viewing my library, maybe. Let me go back and forth here. Have it refresh. Okay. All right. How about... Well, ouch. All games. All right. Sort by alphabetical. Huh. Oh, meteor strike coming into the main headquarters here. Interesting. Let's see how big that is. I'm sure it's going to work its way out. Work its way out. It'll work out. That's what I want to say. Wow, there's a big one in there. Oh, totally missed my missile. I haven't made any missile launchers yet. There we go. Split up into smaller ones. Oh, I don't actually have that much defenses over here, do I? All right, there we go. Yay. All right. I think temporarily the optic fibers are fixed. So the question is, why is this number? It's barely going up. So what happens? Do I upset the balance here if I fire up another one of these? See what happens. Looks like you're playing Missile Command. Oh man, that was such a fun game. Oh man. Missile Command, Fire Zone, and another one that me and my friends really enjoyed was called Rip Off. All right, let's see how that does. So we added another one. It's at 100% efficiency. We're looking for this number to go up. Right now there's a demand of 103 a minute. All right. So how does that... Uh-oh. All right, so this fluctuates between... It's not pegged at 480. So that's okay. So that means my source up here is pegged. That's not good. We just got to get that glass fiber coming in. Particle storm? No. Oh, well, we have a node over there, so that should be okay. That's tungsten, though. Okay, where's the silica's right here. That's a Mark II freighter, though. Can I upgrade it? All right, let's see about the upgrade. Is impossible. Oh, wait. It only needs one. I can do it. I just got to get some medium engines. Oops, sorry. Wrong key. That key. And we made some medium engines. Somewhere. Score. All right. Okay. So the silica. All right. I just complicated my roadcraft. It was actually purchased on a gift card, so it'll go back into either my wallet or Alex's wallet, so. All right, so what I was checking here, so that's tungsten, that's, oh wait, I'm doing that way over here. So this is a Mark II. Let's upgrade that to a Mark III. Floating head. You're wearing a green shirt? Well, that makes it that more entertaining. What's up, Pookie? Hi. Dude, you got food over there. I can see it. I can see your bowl from here. All right, where is... Okay, that's filling up nicely. Let's go see how things are doing on this newly set up Whoa! He turned invisible. Weird. All right, so... Okay, that's a problem. We're not supplying enough to keep these guys busy. Maybe that's a good thing. Okay, I'm going to shut down one. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna shut down all of them. I don't understand the mechanics of if it's that dynamic or not. So if I shut down all but one. So they're all, so this should start building up. Okay, there it is. So right now it says the demand is 100, should be just 25, right? All right, it's going down. So if we fire up another one, so that should be 50-ish. So it'll ramp up and then it'll taper down. Cookie, what are you doing? Hi. Okay, that's working. 111, which is not right. Should be only, because it's only one item per. I have it set to 25. So if I have two of these fired up, that's 50. So why does that say? Okay, that's closer. All right, so fire up those two. It should be, that number should go down to roughly 100. If I'm understanding the math right here. That is not going to, okay, now it's coming down slowly. Oh, now it's going back up. So it's double what it should be. 25, that's 50. 50 items times 2 is 100 items. This says it's, I don't get it. Thought I understood it. All right, let's fire up one more. See, if it goes above 260, or 240, then this can't keep up. Yeah, I don't get it. Hang on one quick one, guys. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Not an emergency. It was a Alex and I are returning the portable air conditioner we got because it could not maintain a comfortable cooling, and it was not a strange process. They were just kind of covering their backside, so they wanted pictures of the return. Now, we didn't take it camping. We just set it up in the backyard in the tent, and I let it run for like 3 hours, and we had a on and off overcast day, and it went anywhere from 90 degrees to 114 degrees in the tent. I said, that's not going to work. So, and they're saying that it can work up to 212 square feet. Our tent's 140 square feet, so I don't think their results are right. All right, this number is maintaining. I guess we're okay. That number doesn't make sense, though. Oh, I see. It's fluctuating. All right, all right. So, as long as we can keep... so that's the tungsten. Right, that's tungsten. And then our... Right, okay. So, is there another silica node out here? Carbon. Gold. Titanium. Titanium. Another tungsten. Oh, there is another silica. So we could set up another. Might have to do that. Don't know. All right, this is a struggle. You know, when you get up into these upper levels here, this is waiting on hull plating. It should be coming down the pipe. We don't have a shortage of hull platings. There's the small engines. Here comes the hull plating, I bet. Yep, there it is. All right. This one is waiting. Okay. So it should be able to get all this stuff. It's just a little bit of lag. All right. So now, again, these things require fiber optics, which I don't think I can keep that full because I can't keep these full, which means I can't get enough glass fiber. So we're going to have to do another glass fiber run of some kind. So what I need to do is upgrade all the glass fiber here first. So let's take a look at that. So that's a Mark II. And the only thing is to upgrade the Mark III, I need the rail guns. I can't make the rail guns, so I can't upgrade those. That is so weird. Hang on, I wonder if they know that. Let me go over to bug reports. Oh. I think I found something. I am currently at station expansion 9, I can upgrade to Mark III freighters, but I am not able to make the, what is it, railguns? Rail turrets. Rail turrets for the upgrade. Is this a bug or an incentive? All right, so because I can make everything else, which is strange, I just can't make those. Now, it says to make it in a manufactory. Okay, wait a minute, maybe I can. Let's find one of the... Let's not change it, can I... So build, production. I need some super alloy. Nope. All right. Whoa, that scared me. Why is there a meteor storm just, oh, it's just appearing here. Oh, that's weird. All right. Let me check some emails here and see what. So I have a confirmation of my purchase of Roadcraft Rebuild Edition, so that went through okay. Just hope I didn't cause a bigger problem. All right. I think through very slow micromanagement, very boring things here. Yeah, see, I'm having a trouble with ice, and the fix for the ice is to get more ice coming in from the ice system. But I didn't want to stop making this stuff. So if we go around and check, it looks like we're doing good on... Oh, no, not doing good on the artificial... Oh, okay, it's only 50 on the output. But we're not making a whole lot, though. All right. So I think the ultimate goal here is if I come down here, or over to here, and if I turn these off, so we don't request any more of this stuff, let all this stuff kind of saturate, like it is, and let the other stuff saturate, then I believe I can probably get on top of it, and the glass fiber too. All right.